Hajde, grad te zove, lumpuj do jutra I noći ove. Pozovi taksi, sebi pomozi, jer ko će pija.
We're here at the Grand Hotel and Casino Adriatic in Opatija for the fourth installment of the MegaPokerSeries 2012, and it looks like Kastle has backed up the most chips at the end of the day. Can you tell us something about how the day actually went for you, Casey?
Today was one of those days that doesn't happen too often, especially for me. Everything was really smooth from the beginning. I had one key hand, of course, that could have basically knocked me out of the tournament. I gambled big on it early, and that doubled me up, and so that was a huge, huge hand. I got lucky. I had to get lucky the way the hand played. Made a flush on the turn after we got all of our money in. But the rest of the day, I probably played 5 or 6 hands per round, and I probably won 70% of them. You know, lots of small pots, and some of the medium-sized ones. I think they all went my way. So it was just a smooth sailing kind of a day from beginning to the end, with the exception of the one big pot, which I got lucky on. Otherwise, I'd be probably re-entering tomorrow. And I have to admit, the thought went through my mind when I made the 4-bet that if I bust on this hand, I can play the next day. And so it's really a different game when it's not a freeze-out, you know. So it's interesting also because it's the second time I remember playing a re-entry or rebuy tournament like this. The other one was Prague WPT last year, where I was thinking I am going to rebuy, I'm going to re-enter on day 1B if I bust. And both of those days, then and now, I ended up with the chip lead at the end of the day. And I think the one WPT was even greater. I think I had like something like 6 times starting chips, 3.5 times average or something. So the 2 times where I played a re-entry event, knowing that I'm going to rebuy the next day if I bust out, are the only 2 days in about 5-6 years that I ended up with a chip lead at the end of the day. So I think that's a real factor. Yeah.
And you've been a globetrotter on the poker circuit worldwide. What do you actually think about the tournament structure? Is that something that you run into regularly, or something that you actually want to pick most for the art of play that you can use there?
What do I think of this tournament structure? It's a good structure. There's lots of play. It's deep. It's fun, you know. I like it, you know. I like lots of chips. I like to have a chance to play some hands. More and more tournaments these days are short in chips, and you have to start being careful early. As soon as you get involved in a 3 or 4 bet, you're committing a huge amount of your equity, and it changes things a lot. So I like lots of chips, you know, for sure.
Then we'll see you back at the tables in more than 24 hours. Tomorrow's going to be a second starting day, and we'll see you back on day 1B. Best of luck, and see you soon.